When we talk about autonomy and authenticity in autism, let's examine it through Isaiah Berlin's distinction between positive and negative liberty as a framework for understanding autistic experiences. First of all, there's a twisted definition on autonomy in the current societal norm today. Autonomy is often measured by the adaptation to a societal norm and not the development of your genuine self. Autistic people are generally going to define autonomy by defining what's good for themselves and integrating that on their own terms. Simply displaying social behavior is not equivalent to becoming a social person. True autonomy respects internal values and unique processing styles. For example, we might see increased social behavior as a sign of good mental health, whereas for an autistic person, they might feel forced to engage in overstimulating social activities where it's actually hurting them to do so, and they're masking and internalizing the pain. Do you see the issues here? Let's talk about something really interesting in the autism and neurodivergent community called twice exceptionality, giftedness, and autism. It refers to co-occurring giftedness and disability. Twice exceptional autistic patients are at a high risk for misdiagnosis because the gifted behaviors mask autism, and that delays appropriate support. This specific term, twice exceptional, was attributed to James Gallagher, who first used this in his 1966 publication, Children with Developmental Imbalances. He described children exhibiting peaks and valleys in their abilities, where there was high achievement in some domains combined with developmental challenges in others. I would consider myself a twice exceptional person. The disability can obscure talent. It's not just giftedness hiding disability, it also is true in the reverse. The term used to describe this is called cognitive asynchrony. Brain function in twice exceptional individuals also has its own unique neurology and neurological differences. There is increased connectivity in the enhanced default mode network, an activity that is linked to creativity and self-referential thought. There tends to be overexcitable systems with heightened sensory processing, emotional reactivity, and cognitive intensity for twice exceptional individuals. There's asynchronous development, where there's different brain regions and functions developing at different varying rates, and it creates like this uneven skill profile. These neurological patterns actually explain why twice exceptional individuals often show remarkable abilities in specific domains while they struggle in others. By understanding twice exceptionality, we can help healthcare providers avoid misdiagnosis and people in general referring to twice exceptional people as lazy or having oppositional defiance disorder, because people assume if you're able to do this thing, then you should be able to do all these other things, right? And it's much more nuanced than that.